There are different designs that can be used to evaluate programs. Given that each program is unique, it is important to choose an evaluation design that aligns with the program goals, research questions, purpose of the evaluation, and available resources. Therefore, to evaluate the effect that a program has on participants' behavior and knowledge, we can broadly classify the evaluation designs into two types: experimental and non-experimental designs. Experimental design. This design involves randomly assigning participants or groups to different conditions, such as an intervention group and a control group, to measure the outcomes and determine the effectiveness of the intervention. Randomized controlled trials are an example of experimental designs. Non-experimental designs. These are evaluation designs that do not involve random assignment of participants or groups to different conditions. Unlike experimental designs, non-experimental designs do not establish causality as rigorously, as they do not have the control of confounding variables that random assignment provides. Some common non-experimental designs include observational study, cross-sectional study, and quasi-experimental study. There are different methods used in evaluation to collect the data for the program. First is surveys. Surveys involve collecting data from participants or stakeholders through structured questionnaires or interviews. Next is interviews. Interviews involve conducting structured or semi-structured conversations with participants or stakeholders to gather qualitative data about their experiences, perspectives, and feedback on the program or intervention being evaluated. Third is observation. Observations involve systematically observing and recording program activities, processes, or outcomes in real time. Observations can provide objective data on program implementation, fidelity, and quality, and can be used to assess program outcomes such as participant behaviors, interactions, or performance. Next is performance measures or metrics. These involve quantitatively assessing program outcomes, impacts, or processes using standardized indicators or measures. Performance measures can provide data on program effectiveness, efficiency, and accountability, and can also be used to track progress over time. Next, we have cost-effectiveness analysis. It involves comparing the costs of a program or intervention with its outcomes or impacts. It can help assess the efficiency and value for money of a program and can inform resource allocation decisions. Then, we have stakeholder feedback. It can provide valuable insights into the relevance, acceptability, and sustainability of a program and can help inform its improvements. Having gone through the basics of evaluation, we are now equipped with the right background to move to discussing the evaluation process, which is divided into 4 phases, which include planning. The relevant questions during evaluation planning and implementation involve determining the feasibility of the evaluation, identifying stakeholders, and specifying short and long-term goals. For example, does the program have the clarity of objectives or transparency in its methods required for evaluation? What criteria were used to determine the need for the program? Second is implementation. Evaluation during program implementation could be used to inform mid-course corrections to program implementation or to shed light on implementation processes. Third is completion. Evaluation may look at its short-term results, long-term effects, or sum up its total performance, including its sustainability and efficiency. Fourth is dissemination and reporting. One must create a dissemination plan during the evaluation's planning phase in order to ensure that the results are disseminated and reported to all appropriate audiences in a thorough and methodical manner. This strategy should specify who will present the results, for what audiences, and who will be listed as a co-author on papers and presentations.